What's up, guys? Dayman back, and today we're going to go over a couple things. So, I know in a couple of my other videos I promised that I'd be putting out a Wilder team comp video and a Lightbearer team comp video. And if you watched last season, and if you've seen my previous videos where I go over each faction, their strengths or weaknesses, it took me a long time to come out with the Lightbearer video last season. Last season, Lightbearers were a nightmare. And you can't even say they were really true Lightbearer comps because you needed to have Henwin with them. This year, Lightbearers are in a much better place. They have Corin, who actually takes the place of Rowan and Henwin. But Wilders are in a pretty messy spot. They lost Florbell, and she was the queen of that team. Like, she really was the dominant force. Leica boosted her, Parisa helped her. Like, it was just all around Florbell was the core, and that, it really made Wilder shine. This season, however, because Maulers and because Graveborn are so advanced with Ludovic, with just everything, all the monster that that is Maulers, Wilders are in such a bad position. I don't want to promise a time frame. I've done extensive testing. I have over 137 games with Wilders where consistently I can't promise you that I can get you over 6 wins. I can't. Not with the artifacts, not with the team comps. You'll see a 9-win Wilder every now and then, but consistently you won't. And it's sad to say. I mean, I love Honor Duel. I love putting out these videos for you guys, but my only thing that I can confidently and consistently tell you is avoid Wilders and avoid Lightbearers. Lightbearers, I'm at a different rate where I could consistently give you a team, not with many artifacts, with Lightbearers that was going to reach 6+ wins. So I'm hesitant to put that video out. I really need some more testing. I'm only up to 111 games now with Lightbearers, and I'm at a slightly better rate. So I'm going to consistently keep going on with Lightbearers, and if I can feel confident enough to put a video out for them, I will. But I can confidently say, stay away from Wilders, and be cautious with Lightbearers. Again, if you're forced into it, make the best of it. That's the unfortunate reason why I want to put out a video, but why I'm not going to is because I like putting my stamp of, hey, this is consistent. You can do this consistently and pull off at least 6 wins. So, that being said, stay away from Wilders. Be cautious on Lightbearers. I'm going to jump back into the game now because I want to show you 2 things. Actually, let me switch over to the graphic. There is a graphic that's been going around the community now. Hold on, how do I switch that? Display capture method. Okay, I think this is it. Nope, that's not it. Display capture. Okay, there we go. So yeah, there's a infographic put together by Kat Elric. Huge shout out to her. Fantastic work here. This is essentially a breakdown of my videos where we go through the econ strat, we go through the basic of the meta, we go through the best in slot items. This is what you want to be looking for. This gives you a fantastic breakdown for Maulers of the artifacts that pair well, the recommended teams and equipment, and I've broken these down into a couple different graphics. She has it all in one sheet. Mentally it's easier for me to break things down like this. The strategy as a whole, this is the econ strat in a nutshell. Round 1, you buy your 2 random packs, or buy 1, give it a refresh, buy your other one. Essentially, on round 1, you're buying 3 random packs, and you're locking any Mauler packs that you get. Deploy any Maulers or the full team of Maulers on your first run. On round 2, you're going to be buying the Mauler pack. You're going to be deploying any unused heroes from the match originally to gain more coins. And round 3, deploying the Mauler team again. After the Mauler team, we'll get into it. Essentially, there is I'm going to kind of go through each one. I'm going to put each one on the screen that you can kind of freeze it, go back and read it. But this will give you the best in-slot items that we are looking for each hero. And I'm going to give this disclaimer. You do not want to buy anything other than these items shown. Sure, you can buy a cheaper item. You could buy a different item. You're hurting yourself if you do. You're putting yourself at a disadvantage. There's been people that have discussed on the main Discord, how about Judgment Staff? How about this item? How about that item? I can tell you, after extensive testing and thorough review, if you buy anything else other than this, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage, a major disadvantage. So, yeah, don't do it. I hope that showed up well on the screen. It's hard for me to see. I'm going to have to go back and look at the video. Actually, I can look at it like this. Yeah, okay, no, perfect. So yeah, you can see this on the screen clearly. Yeah, only buy these items, literally. Night Raven on Shakir or the Grandmaster Crown. I'm not going to go through each one. I'm going to let you read it. But that is what you want to do. Here's the examples of positioning. I'll let you kind of go over each one. You can kind of see in real time, frozen. Pause the screen so you can kind of get familiar with where you're putting your heroes. You'll notice in the gameplay, I don't look at this sheet. I just know that 90% of the time, 99% of the time, this is where I'm putting my heroes. I might change things up a little bit every now and then, just like on a fluke, on a feeling. But for the most part, my instinct always tells me, let's go with this positioning. This is ideal. Again, you're going against an AI. You're not going against different people. You're going against an AI that is taking a team from people. But for the most part, the AI is pretty consistent with where they're placing heroes. So this is where you want to go. Alright, that being said, we're off the graphic. Just check my display capture here. Okay, we are back into the game, and that being said, I hope you got a good look at the infographic. It's very well put together. We also have one for Graveborn that's going around. We did make plans to put together one for Wilder and one for Lightbearer. I do not foresee one coming out for Wilder. I don't see consistency enough to make one. I can put one out for Lightbearers if I can confidently test a few more things. We're there. We're almost there. So stay tuned. There might be a good Lightbearer comp video coming out to at least consistently get you 6 wins. I'm going to promise 6 wins, because if you follow this guide, you'll get 6 wins. We're going to play this game out. I'm going to get 6 wins, no matter what. Like 7, 8, 9 is very much possible. We're playing Bone Scroll. 9 is probably going to happen. Doing the guide, following the guide that I've given you, 9 wins is probably going to happen. 6 wins at least will happen. So let's get it. Alright. Playing our Econ strat, first couple random packs. Nice. Already some decent RNG. Picking up Nicola. Locking that one. Not buying any of these early items. Picking up this pack. And let's give it a play. So we only have 2 of our core units. That's fine. Again, I can show you how RNG, even with the bad RNG, you're going to get 6 wins minimum. Probably 9. So, playing our Maulers on the open. I like this positioning. And for our secondary comp, looking like Greyborn. I will be playing Salazar, and I might play the Savannah. Looking like Salazar and Savannah. Good positioning. Alright. Yeah, we're going to turn bad RNG into 9 wins. Nice stun on the Coco. Rise is pushing off that Sylvina. Popped his Fragor bag. This Thorn ult is going to be huge. Yep. And that's a GG. Easy peasy. So let's jump into this pack. Bingo. Alsa is all you need, my friends. Alsa is all you need. Now, looking at my tier list and looking at, where I was at on the infographic, we're looking at either Shakir, Brutus, or Ryze. Antandra, even though she's not part of this unit, she fits in over Brutus, because I have a couple copies of her. So I'm actually going to skip this Brutus. We will give him one lock him for the first round. Just see if anything pops up that matches with him, because maybe we can switch it Antandra out and go towards Brutus. But yeah, second round, we're saving the honor badge that we had. There was no items in the shop. Now, this is the second round of the Econ strat. We're going to play heroes that we have not played. Doesn't matter really where they are, what they are, doesn't matter. This is a throw this turn. You want to make the best of it, so I'm kind of making sure they don't fall in the worst places. But yeah, we're getting those extra coins off them. That's how this Econ strat works. And it will be a loss. That's fine. Like I said, Econ strat, second turn, it's a throw. You actually are expected to lose that match. Not a problem. Now we're back to our core, and from here on forward, we should not lose any more matches. Now, I didn't get anything to go with this Brutus, so I'm actually going to just let him go. And we're going to give the shop a roll one time. A cola and a pack. We're going to pick up the pack first. Okay, got Ryze and a Shakir. Got Makola leveled up. Now, we're at 34, and we're still at shop turn 2. Shop level 2 on turn 2. I am going to save the 34 coins, and I'm not going to roll the store. We are going back to our original comp, so we're going on to the Maulers, and this is how the Econ strat works. We will win this next turn with the Maulers, and then the following shop will be able to sell every single thing that we have that is not a Mauler or a Mauler being used. So, placement on this map. Let's take a look clearly at my Maulers. Oof, such a hodgepodge. Okay, I normally would throw these up here. Throw her here. Also is good here, but also good here. Ryze, Shakir, Coco is going to be in the back line here. Okay. Pyro Catalyst. You don't want to line people up here, so what we're going to do is I'm actually going to throw my Coco over here. This is where positioning is great to read from the infographic, but you also want to play a little, hands-on procedurally. We know that we want to avoid this straight line here from their Mariel. That being said, we are going to play Ryze up top. No, I'm just kidding. We are going to play the Shakir up top. It's kind of a toss-up on who you want to play, but I think having a Ryze, being able to burn down through the Henwind on this will be more efficient. And Vala does pick up the Coco either way. Still feel confident. We still had a chance to lose here because we don't have the Econ strat in full effect yet. Next turn will be at a huge advantage. So if we win this one, though, which we should... We're playing Bone Scroll. We should win this one. Michelob and Coco down. Here comes another hit. Okay. That's fine. Give this one a loss. So this is even better to show you. Bad RNG into the econ strat. Now I'm going to show you why this is where you get your main advantage. It does work out. We have Entendre now as our core tank. We're going to sell everything that is not a Mauler. And now you go through and you sell everything that you're not using. However, given every single thing that we have here, the option would be either to sell Rise or sell Shakir. We're going to hold this. We're going to hold this to see if we pick up more copies of Rise, because I might use Rise over Shakir. So we have 110 to work with inside the shop on the level 3 shop. This is where you want to be sitting, at least over 100, giving things a roll. Got a couple legendaries. We're looking for some purple items from the core best slot items that I've shown you. And we're looking for copies. We need copies of people quickly. So let's give things a roll. Nothing looking here. There's my Ulsa. Queen Ulsa, man. You get items on her and it's GG. So let's pray for some RNG gods to give us some items. Now, I've said before, you always check a look at your trial cards. Entendre, we're already sitting pretty tight with the front line, so we really don't need that. Stalwart helmet. Stalwart helmet, Stalwart helmet. Stalwart helmets. Not needed. Not needed on Maulers. Oh shoot. Hold on, I have my tier list here. There is situations where I would buy things like a Fire Dance, Crimson Abyss, things that are not probably into the infographic. So if you see me do that, it's okay for you to do. I'm not going to advise you to do it. I consider them higher, though, above the tier list that I'm giving you. The tier list that I'm giving you is core. Like, you want to stick with the core items. So I guess for that sake, let's see. Let me actually stick to that, then. Stick to the core items I'm telling you guys. That's what you should stick to, so let me stick to it. I'll show you how this turns into 6 wins yourself. Literally follow my video, follow the infographic, and you will get there too. Where is that information? Okay, perfect. Perfect. So yeah. Okay, so I do have Fire Dance down on that for multiple heroes, so that's good. Oh, no, wait. Is Graveborn. Yeah, okay, now that I'm looking at the actual Honor Duel infographic for the Maulers, if you notice, I didn't have any Fire Dance listed for anyone. I, however, would put a Fire Dance on... Hey, if you watched my last video, I believe I had 3 of them. And that's what I mean, I have a separate tier list for items where Fire Dance I consider as an S+ item. It can be used on a lot of different heroes, wide range, not as best in slot, but as a, hey, this is worth picking up, worth using for now until you find your best slot items. Stalwart Helmet in situations might be one of those items. This is not one of them. It is kind of one for Entendre, and we don't have her on the infographic. So that's actually one that I was considering. And we have 86 coins. I am going to pick this up. This is going to go on Entendre. So yeah, taking a look at the infographic, again, we have Brutus on there, and I do recommend you grab him. I actually don't recommend that you grab Entendre. I was forced into her this round, by getting extra copies of her. So that is what we went with. And that being said, Stalwart Helmet, core best in slot item for her. Her other item would be a Hunting Armor. That would be those top 2 best in slot items for Entendre. Maybe we'll give that infographic an update for Brutus and/or Entendre. See if we can fit that in there. But yeah, other than that, you should be good. Let's give it a roll. Nothing. Giving it a roll. All right, we got a pack, and we got Soren. So, Mr. Soren, I'm gonna lock that pack. Actually, we're not. Here's where we're gonna sell Rise. Because now our core team is actually going to sell Shakir. And we can pick up the pack. Okay. Not bad, not bad. So normally you want to sell the Rise next turn. I'm just doing it now because I want to roll the shop once. Bingo. Is power for our Coco. And that's doing it. Tundra, front line. Soren. Also. Cola. Coco. And given our econ strat, we are way ahead of this team. Like, way ahead of this team. Pure dominance. We're going to be ahead until turn 6. That's why, until 6 trophies. That's why I had said, confidently, you can win this 6 trophies. Even with 1 apple, I'm not worried. I'm going to lock this Nicola. And we are going to ignore the Soren with the helmet. This goes on Coco. Alright. Another pack. Again, you don't want to buy packs this late. Don't want to buy packs this late. There's a copy of Coco. And a hunting armor. Hunting armor. For Makola? Sure. Hunting armor for Makola. And I'm going to give the shot one more roll. And we got our mythic Makola. Mikola. Feeling good, looking good. So there are certain artifacts where it lessens our advantage, but we still have the advantage. Like Crystal Dew is one of them. Still got a solid advantage. Especially now that we have that on Coco. That put us way ahead. Looking good, feeling good. Wilders are bad. We're gonna run over this Wilder team. He has no items either. I mean, with Crystal Dew, he doesn't want items, but I'm saying that they're just at such a disadvantage. It's easy, easy, easy win. It's almost like cheating. That's what I'm going to name this title of the video. Almost like cheating. Easy peasy. Number 3. Alright, where are we going? Mythic Makola. Now, we do have a Brutus trial card for a tank. Didn't see his item. Okay, Bygone Cloak. Nice item. Expensive trial card for Mythic, though. Not needed. We're gonna say not needed. She's already got her Storeware helmet. We don't need a tank right now, so we're okay. We'll pick this up for Makola. And we got 40 to play with. Let's give it a roll. Another copy of Soren. Very nice. Give it a roll. Another Gaze of Power. No one needs it. I could throw it on Elsa, but I'd give her a fire dance, if anything. And nothing else here except for another copy of Elsa. One more roll. Really wants to feed me these Gaze of Powers. And nothing else happening here. Alright, let's go. So, Nicola now being mythic, massive, with a hunting armor, GG. On top of the bonus scroll. This is just too easy. So here's what I like for positioning on this map. We're going to play Soren up top. We're going to play Nicola here. Let's see what positioning shows on the infographic. I'm sure it's close to that of what I just said. Wow, that's exact. Right on. See, I am pretty consistent. That's literally what I use 99% of the time. The infographic is very well done. I know not only had I had conversations with Kat, but I know they also went back and forth and watched my video and took out some pieces for placements, so spot on. Again, we're playing Bone Scroll. This is an easy win no matter what. Bone Scroll is just so broken. If you get this artifact, it's the Pale Crown of the season. You know, Pale Crown has dominated the last couple seasons. This is the rotation. This is the best artifact of the rotation. Fourth artifact. Fourth trophy down. Nothing here. Let's give it a roll. Nothing here. Let's give it a roll. Another copy of Elsa. Soren trial card with a Starlight. Nothing here. No. Colorful Exoplanet. So, along the lines of Fire Dance, this is a very nice item for Soren or Elsa. Financially, we're sitting in an okay place. Colorful Exoplanet, while it's not considered anyone's best in slot, it is along those lines of Fire Dance, where, like I said, it's an S+ item. So it itself can be used until you get a best in slot item. That being said, who would I throw it on? Your main carry is Elsa. So we are going to give that to Elsa. Let's give it a roll. A pack, we're not buying that. Hunting armor, no one else needs that. Just needed one for Nicola. Giving it another roll. And we got him, Coco, her, legendary. Very nice. Last roll. No one. Ooh, Fallen Dagger. There it is. So that is actually going to go on. Also, that is one of her best in slot items. It is awesome this year. That item became awesome because Elsa. A lot of people are like, I don't know why this item became so good. It didn't. It became good on her. That's it. There's a couple people I would use it on, but arguably best in slot, you're looking at Elsa. Now, placements, where did I usually play? Something to this effect. I'm going to look at what I normally know that I'm going to do, and then I want to take a look back at the infographics to see how accurate it is. I actually would play him more either here, here, or here. For this match, I'm going to play it here, and throw someone up front. Alright, so let's take a look at that infographic. And for this map, I actually have Soren back over here. That's pretty accurate. However, and like I did say, I would play him here, here. I'm playing this here on this side because I'm afraid of a Sabina jumping in. And normally I would throw Mikola up here or here. And for now, this is okay. I'm going to actually keep it here. because I want to play more things on this side, and this way Soren can kind of back up the Coco in case Savannah jumps in on this side. And she is on that also side. Fragrant Bag also is dropping so fast. Rough stuff. Looking like Cecia jumped in there too. Okay, Mikola popping off with the ults. And we're good. We withstood that initial burst, and that's really all that Graveborns have. If you can withstand Graveborn's initial burst comp, you win. We popped their Fragrant Bag, we win this. Like, this is easy. It was well done by the Graveborn comp there, though, but this is why Bone Scroll is beyond broke. Take them down, take them down, take them down. GG. Here's 5 trophies. We've gotten really lucky with pulls to where I'm thinking 6 trophies, 9 trophies is very realistic. So throwing the Fallen Dagger, put that on Soren. Got a copy of Coco, nothing else going on here. Nothing happening here. Rolling again. Alright, blocking that copy also. Need one more or a double. Boom, got her. That's super GG. It's really not fair now. Nothing. Another copy of Soren. Lock for next turn. Another Fallen Dagger. But again, that really only works on Elsa. There's a couple heroes it works on. Nothing that's core. Now, EQ. EQ, this is a curious item about this item. Curious fact about this item. That is actually worth now putting on to Entendre. So I'm going to give that a lock. It's worth putting on Entendre because we're going to buff the carries. It's going to buff the attack overall of Mikola, which in turn buffs the attack of Elsa. So that's a nice swing for next turn. Sing good, here we go. Mythic Elsa with Fallen Dagger. I'm going to show you how broke this is. I'm telling you right now, this is a 9-win comp. So easy. Now there's officially nothing that scares me. There's nothing that is better than the team that you're looking at right here. So, here's what we're doing for placements. Let's see who they place. Okay. I want Soren to tank this. And Coco we are going to put back over here towards that side to comp that. Alright. Easy game. Watch also this entire game. As soon as she starts popping off, it's just crazy, the triggering. And here she goes. Boom. Boom again. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. She's just boom, booming it. She gets healed up by Mikola. And she's just CCing this entire team. She is going around ping, ping, ping. Soren jumps in and helps out with some ping. Ping. Almost in there. Ah, he gone. Easy game, man. This also. Excuse me. Yeah, we are so far ahead of any comp at this point. There is no better comp in the meta than this team as we speak. So picking up that Soren. Now we have some EQ for the team. Changing out that stalwart helmet. Let's go. Nothing else here. Ooh, a Rainier. We're gonna pick that up. That's gonna play in place of Soren. Or it actually could play in place of a Tundra. But we're gonna play the Soren switch. Copy of Coco. Crimson Abyss. So Crimson Abyss we are definitely going to throw onto Coco. Nothing else going on here. Another Coco. Need one more for Mythic. And there she is. Okay, sweet. So next turn we got a Mythic Coco with the Crimson Abyss. This turn we have Rainier. So this will be fun. I'll show you how to play Rainier in a fun way. Oh, and I love this map. So glad we got this map for this. So we're going to drop Soren because I want to keep Tandra's EQ item to be able to pump up also even more. And how we're going to play Rainier, I'll show you. Okay, positioning 101. Kind of leaving spaces open that I know that I can play the Rainier also combo. And this worked out. Oh, it did not. Unfortunate. We need to hope he plays someone here to be able to pull off this combo. It's the best we got. Let's give it a whirl. Hopefully he places someone in sight. Bingo! Okay, it doesn't pull the Ludovic, which is fine, but what it does do is it still buffs up Art also to where she's on steroids. So she's just going to be bopping around, like, dealing massive damage. Rainier got rid of the Ludovic. And also still just crushing everybody she touches. Coco in there with the sustain. Also in there with the CC ping. Also just cracking them. This actually went the distance too, but OP, can't stop OP. GG. Check out that damage meter. Wham! 631k. That Sensei actually did some work that game. Kept thing under control. Alright, nice. Thank you, Rainier. Mythic Coco with the Crimson Abyss. So a lot more shields popping off. Okay. Giving it a roll. Nothing. Okay. Fire Dance. I mean, not Fire Dance. Mask of Fury. For my Soren. So now he gets the EQ benefit from Entendra's item. Everyone now is sitting at a, I won't say I will say the best in slot item that you could imagine. Dear Blessings, argumentatively okay, better on Mikola, but for this setup, we're doing great. This is fantastic. This is right where you want to be. Doesn't get better than this, guys. Rolling, looking for copies. Don't need a Mythic Brutus. Rolling, looking for copies. Nothing happening. Okay. GG, another big trophy coming up here. So now Soren is on the field with a nice item. So you'll see Soren's damage is going to skyrocket. And here's what we want to do here. Use that Mikola as the shield for getting Savina baited. Keep an eye on Soren, keep an eye on Alsa. But really, this game is Soren's. Now that he's got the Mask of Fury, that damage is insane. Watch this ult damage. There's that Bone Scroll keeping him alive for this ult. Boom! Nuked him. Nuked. Yeah, it's just so broken. Some would say cheating or not fair. Unfair. Totally OP. Easy game. Let's check out that damage meter. Boom, Sora. See how that exploded? That's the difference with the Mask of Fury on him. Alright, very nice. Let's get copies of Soren now, show him Mythic. That would be nice. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Nothing. Ask and you shall receive. And a copy of Entendre. 3 more of her. Can we do it? I don't know. We don't need that fire dance anymore. It's kind of would have been nice as a filler early, but we're okay. The only thing at this point that I would switch over for is a Grandmaster Crown, so we have a higher EQ, and essentially you could get 2 of them because 1 would go on Mikola as well. So we're looking for Entendre or Grandmaster Crown. That's it. See any of those? Entendre or Grandmaster Crown? There's some Entendres. I'm going to just pick this up because now we're looking at either a double copy or a single copy, and we'll get either or. And we have a Grandmaster Crown. We have 1 Apple, 1 trophy, actually. This is our last game. That's it. That's all we can do in the shop. Should have bought the Grandmaster Crown. What was I thinking? So good. So good. Easy 9 win here. Wasn't thinking. I was thinking of the Entendre, and I didn't budget. Didn't look that far ahead in the coins. Alright. Last match. Likewise, placements. Again, these are the best in slot items. This is the best hero comp for Bone Scroll. You're looking at the best of the best for this whole comp. We're going to play the Upside Down PP comp. And if you know what that is, then you're part of an awesome community. Here we go, GG 9 wins. It does not get any better. Like, you can't get any better than what you have here. Maybe if we got Entendre to Mythic a little sooner, would have been nice. But kind of Grandmaster Crown on her or Mikola. Other than that, this is what you're looking at as best of the best. I had full confidence going into the last, like, 4 matches. I didn't do a single thing to any of us. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Soaring with that damage. GG. Alright, guys, it's been 9 wins on Mauler Comp again. Like I said, it almost feels like cheating. This is the meta. Avoid those wilders. I'm telling you, it's not worth it. You don't want to sacrifice the points that I have. I'd be at a lot higher rating if I didn't do all this testing. But I really should just test on an alt account, make my main, like, really just spam these major comps. But it's all good. It's been fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned. Like I said, Light Bearers, I might be putting out a video for. Just stay tuned for that. I'm not making any promises, though. The tier lists, also, I don't know if I'm going to release them publicly. I might just put them on the Discord. Might do a video separate for it, but we'll see. I'm not making promises, though. Hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for more videos. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.